Hello and welcome to episode 7.2 of The Power Supply, wrapping up this PSP series with a few bits of episodes left to go. I'm Mike Giannis, and this is my PSP. Today we're going to show you how to get video on your PSP at a good quality, good file size, all with free software. What we're going to use is this program called PSP Video 9, which we're going to download and install right here. Once it's downloaded and installed, why not use it? That's what it's there for. So click convert, and now we're going to select the transcode new video tab or button and choose our video. It converts well most video formats. There are a few formats that it doesn't work well with, and for that visit our website niptv.org and we'll have a list of the formats that we have some trouble with. Once we select our video file, click open and select it. But don't click start yet. We want to optimize this video so it looks the best at a reasonable file size on our PSP. So what we're going to do is select the setup button and the profile tab. Now we have the option of choosing the mode of our video. You can choose two modes, SP or AVC. SP is the standard profile of MPEG-4, while AVC is advanced video coding, the video component of AAC, which is advanced audio coding, and AVC is better known as H.264 or MPEG-4 Part 10. If I lost you there, it should be all on the site if I wrote show notes. So now I'm going to choose, of course, AVC or SP, but you also have to choose your bitrate. I've gotten the best results for video on here with constant bitrate. Variable bitrate, you might have good luck if you want to try it, but we're going to choose constant bitrate at AVC, and for our bitrate, we'll choose 768 kilobits. Some may say that's a bit high, but it's pretty good for this. It works well. And the file size ain't that bad at that bitrate. Now we're going to choose our resolution. If your resolution, you can go higher than what I'm going to recommend if you have the storage and can afford it. But in our case, we're going to choose 320 by 240 for our resolution, 320 by 240, and then we have to choose how many passes we want. What a multi-pass is, which is more than one pass, is the first time the program will go through the video and analyze it. The second time, it will actually use what it saw and create an output file. That's pretty much the easiest way to explain that. Of course, if you have a better way, feel free, leave it in the comments or on the show notes. And now we have to choose our frame rate. Let's just leave it at 29.97 frames per second, which is the standard frame rate for television. So that's basically what we want. So that's what we're going to choose. Now we have to choose our audio settings. What we're going to do is click here and choose our bitrate. We want to stay in the range of 128 to 200 for our bitrate, kilobits for our bitrate. We don't want to go too high up in sound quality or it's going to take up a big file size. Even around the 190 area is a bit too much. So maybe 128 or 160. That should be good for you. If you really want the high quality, you can go, once again, if you can afford the file size. Afford the storage, of course. Most of us have 1 gig cards. Some might have 2 gig cards. Rich bastards might have 8 gig cards. Now we're going to select let's leave the sample rate how it is and choose our channels. We can save space by doing 1 channel of audio. So in that case, let's choose mono. And also, if you're like me, I think the video playback of the PSP is not loud enough. So we can raise this volume a few bars so we have the option of going a bit louder than it normally would. So now what we're going to do is click apply, and now we have that saved as a profile. So let's go back to the convert button here at our file and choose our quality profile that we just made. Once we choose it, we click start, and your video is going to start encoding. It's going to vary the time length depending on the size and the length of the video file. But once it's done, this program will even bring it to your PSP for you. Just connect your PSP to your computer and select USB mode and click the copy button here. Now we see here we have the option of choosing our SP folder or AVC folder depending on what mode you chose to encode your file. In our case, we chose AVC. So let's select AVC, and here we have our video file that we converted. Now we have to go to the PSP column on the right and choose AVC folder there as well. Now you just drag and drop, and it's going to drag and drop it. You also have the option of selecting a thumbnail for the video file and renaming it. And that wraps it up. It is that easy. For more, go to niptv.org. Bye.